What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over everything to know about Triple Threat Park in Season 2. Is it worth the grind? Is it not worth the grind? And ultimately, do you get rewarded for playing the game? 500 park wins is what you need for a legend badge, as well as a 95 plus overall hidden gem. To me, that's a lot of wins, and it's kind of sickening. But I don't think it's going to take you super long to do compared to King of the Court. So let's talk about it. When I've played Triple Threat Park, I get 500 to 600 MT per win. Now, again, that's not calculating the losses, but let's calculate the wins. So along the road to 500 wins, you're going to make right around 250,000. Let's say you get to 500 park wins. You make 250,000 MT just by playing the game. And you'll get all the rest of these rewards on top of that. Plus, you'll get the daily rewards. Look, I like the fact that this is in the game, but 500 wins, simply put, is unhealthy. As we dive a little further into this, please drop a like on the video, comment down below. What are your thoughts about the showdown and park rewards? I think it is somewhat sickening, but at the end of the day, for all those sickos out there like me, it's kind of a cool concept. As you do go up the ranks, you get more and more rewarding, and I like the fact that there's like levels to this. So in the past, let's say the ultimate reward was somebody, right? Let's just throw out a name. Dominique Wilkins, Pink Diamond is your ultimate reward. Along the road, they gave you some MT, but it wasn't anything special. I think this reward system is better than the reward system of the past because you do get 50,000 MT. That's quite a bit of MT. You get a Hall of Fame badge option pack. You get 25,000 MT. You get these premium players. You get quite a bit as you do level up. And at the end of it, you don't just get a Pink Diamond Hidden Gem. You also do get a Legends badge, which is so valuable for right now in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. The Legend badge might be as valuable as this unsellable Hidden Gem. Now here's the situation. You have to win 500 games. And let's say let's say it takes you 10 minutes per game. That's if you win every game, you get a big time win streak. Let's say it takes you 10 minutes per win. You're looking at an incredibly long grind still to this day. Probably a 3-4 day grind if you win most of your games. It's going to be quicker than the showdown grind. But at the core of it, guys, I can't sit here and say it's worth doing. I just can't. I mean, this compared to grinding breakout, compared to domination, I don't know. I don't know what's worth doing, what's not worth doing. But I will say this. I'm glad it's in the game. And when I first looked at this yesterday, I'm like, this is sickening. This is absolutely sickening that 2K expects people to play 500 games to get these done. No, 2K doesn't expect people to play 500 games or win 500 games. That's why they are giving you a Pink Diamond Hidden Gem. They know most people are not going to be able to do this. But in my mind, it's, okay, let's break it down even further. Let's say 200 park wins. If you get to 200 park wins in the season, which isn't obnoxious, you get an extra 75,000 MT. That's the lens that I'm looking at it through. Even if you just grind 200 park wins, you're going to get all that MT for winning a game. Plus, so you're going to get 100,000 MT for winning a game, winning the games. Plus, you're going to get an extra 75,000. Plus, you're going to get all these rewards. That's the lens I'm looking at it through. Even if you don't get all the way to 500, you get to 200 park wins. That's a decent reward on top of things as well. And so I feel like in the past, throughout 2K history, offline has been way more rewarding than online. I feel like that's something that has historically been the concept of 2K. This season, I think there's going to be a decent balance. Domination, it doesn't look like it's the most rewarding, but if you play out domination between rep, between XP, between KCP, between MT, decently rewarding. Breakout, I'm excited to see the new rewards in Breakout. I think this does have a decent amount of potential here. We'll have to see the Breakout rewards if they are improved from Season 1. Showdown, I have a separate video on my channel talking specifically about domination, about Showdown. Showdown by itself is worth it. Your weekly rewards could be really good. Along the way, you get rewarded for playing the game. Could be worth your time, especially weekly. You can make, let's say, like 50,000 MT if you do get to tier 1, those best rewards. Ultimately, I like what 2K has done with Season 2. To me, when it comes down to what is worth playing, it's ultimately what mode you like the most. Like, there's nothing crazy special about Triple Threat Park. The one thing I would say about Triple Threat Park is if you do want to do like the ultimate 500 games, I would try to divide it up. Right? So get your 5-game win streak every single day. And then if you feel like playing on top of that a little bit more, you absolutely can. But if over the course of your 42 days, you get the 5-game win streak, let's say you're really good at the game, and you get your 5-game win streak, that's already every single day you're going to get rewarded. Plus, you're going to be able to knock out some other things along the way, right? You're going to get rewarded for playing the game. And then on top of that, you're going to knock out, you're going to get some MT. You're going to knock out some of those wins that you do desperately need. So that's just kind of my personal approach to it and kind of how I feel about it. I don't love Triple Threat Park, but it's one of those things you can do it in co-op too. So let's say you and a bunch of your friends like playing the game together. It is a great opportunity for you guys to knock out wins together, which again, I don't necessarily talk a whole bunch about because I don't play a bunch of co-op, but it is something that you guys could do together, right? You grind the game together and have a lot of fun doing it. The one thing I don't like about Triple Threat Park, and even compared to like Triple Threat Online in the past, is you've got to wait quite a bit of time. For me, I'd have to wait this whole game to find a game. I hate that. I hate the fact that I gotta wait 10 minutes to even hop into a game. That is super annoying and frustrating to me. And so that's why if you aren't super good at the game, I can't really recommend playing Triple Threat Park, because after every loss, you're gonna have to wait 10 to 15 minutes to find another game probably. And to me, it's just not probably going to be worth it. So for me, what is my goal this season? And I'll talk about this in my overall what modes are worth it. For me, my goal this season is to finish the 500 park wins. My goal this season is to finish Showdown because I want the 2 free pink diamonds. I want to do this no money spent, and I want to show you guys that it's possible. And if I do those couple of things, I'm going to get super rewarded with Hall of Fame badges, with MT, with the Legend badges. I'm going to get super rewarded. The bad part about it is the amount of time that I'm going to have to spend on the game doing it is sickening, man. It's absolutely sickening. Like I said, 2K did not make these rewards for the average player. If I'm you guys, again, maybe do your daily win streak, maybe win 200 park games this season, and get out of there with your 50,000 MT. Don't set your sights on me. If this was not my full-time job, I would absolutely not win 500 park wins. And maybe I'll just do one or the other. Maybe I'll just do Showdown or just do park, because doing both of them seems absolutely crazy. But for me, it's something I can stream. It's something I can make YouTube videos on. And it's, at the end of the day, something that gives me good content. That's why I'm probably going to end up doing this. Plus, you never know. Maybe I'll have good luck out of these pink diamond hidden gem packs. I doubt it, but maybe I will. You never really know what's going to pop out of there. So that's kind of my approach to it. I don't necessarily think either of those are worth it. Like, to me, again, if you like playing online, I would decide between Showdown and Park. Decide which game you like the most. And again, don't even feel like you've got to grind all 500 Park wins. If you grind 200, you get 50,000 MT. That's a pretty good reward. You grind in Showdown and you get 120 wins, you get 50,000 MT plus a Hall of Fame badge plus a free diamond plus a super pack. Again, pretty rewarding as you do go up the ranks. So that's for me what I would do if I were you guys. Set your sights a little bit lower and just go from there. If you get to those games early and then want to, set your sights on the 250 in Showdown or 500 in Park, do what you guys have to do. That's going to wrap it up for my video. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.